guys, we are here at the fireworks supermarket. You guys know we always buy fireworks every single year, and we're taking a look around to see what they have here. As you can see, they have a ton of products stacked up very, very high. Lots of pyro for sure. Alright, y'all, we have just concluded our purchase of a lot of fireworks. We've got a ton of pyro here. Now, I'm not recording a whole lot as I'm purchasing these fireworks because the main point of this video is going to be a fireworks stash. It'll be kind of like a reptile room tour video that we normally do, where we go over all of our enclosures and everything like that. But instead, it's going to be fireworks. So yeah, let me go ahead and load all this stuff up. I'll catch y'all at the next location, wherever that may be. Guys, are y'all ready to see the 4th of July 2022 fireworks stash? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at all of that pyro. Guys, this is our complete stash. Now we're gonna get ready to take a closer look at everything, of course, but wow, we do have a lot of fireworks. You know what, to be honest, we're gonna get up close and we're just gonna work from that way all the way down and around because we have so much stuff. It's insane. We got to work quickly. We've got a lot of different products. We're going to go over everything very, very briefly. Without further ado, let's start off with our novelties. Starting off with our novelties, we've got about 4 main tubs. We've got little novelties laying around as well, but 4 main tubs of novelties. In this box here, we've got some spaceships, a whole bunch of little fountains, cracklers, zippers, all sorts of different things like that. We've got big packs of crackers, little packs of crackers. We've got zaps and adult snappers. We've got some parachutes in here as well. Moving on, same sort of thing. We've got some smoke, some tanks, some Roman candles, mini Roman candles. Of course, you gotta have your hand-laying eggs and all of that sort of stuff. Rockets, more spinners and things like that. We've got some frogs. Of course, you guys know we gotta have the frogs. More smokes. This one, which is really cool, and they actually discontinued it. This one, actually, you light it and the head explodes. It's Osama bin Laden and his head explodes. It even says right here, which is pretty funny, Bin Laden's last moments are a blast of yellow light with screams, followed by a silver to red with loud crackling. The final shots make his head explode. Like, this thing's pretty cool. Then on the last tub here, once again, these tubs go all the way down to the bottom, filled with different novelties. But we got smoke, poppers, a whole bunch of novelties to say the least. Fountains, I'm not much of a fountain person, so we've only got these 2 fountains as our largest fountains. I don't care for fountains. I like the little small ones, they're okay and all, but I don't like spending 20 or 30 bucks on a big fountain when I could get a 200-gram cake or something like that. Then moving on to our rockets, same sort of thing. I like rockets, but not as much as some of the other stuff. So we've got a few different rockets. We've got these Rocket Boy rockets, which are basically just salute rockets. These are actually really cool. Then we've got some jumbo bottle rockets, some parachute rockets, and of course your classic little standing rockets. As far as Roman candles go, this is pretty much all I have, just this little pack of Roman candles, plus all the little miniature packs I have in there. 500-gram cakes, I did not pick up a lot of 500-gram cakes this year. I'm going to be honest, I just didn't. 500-gram cakes are expensive, and they're not really worth the money that they cost currently. They're still pretty cool. I really like the Hit the Road Jack, and I got a good deal on it. So I did pick up this 500-gram cake. It's 49 shots. It's a pretty wonderful cake. But that's all we have as far as 500-gram cakes go. Then moving up to my mortar racks, guys. We have 3 mortar racks. I'm actually going to be building another milk crate rack here soon. But we've got 3 at the moment. We've got my ultimate favorite, my baby, my precious 20-shot standing mortar rack. This thing is awesome. I've shot a lot of shells out of this thing. I've shot a lot of 20 shells at once. If I'll roll the clip, just roll the clip.
Here we go!
So yeah, I love this mortar rack. Then I have 2 milk crate racks, this one right here, and that one right there. Then moving on to our 200-gram cake section. As you can see, we have a buttload of 200-gram cakes. We have a lot. We've got 2 of these little Raging Mad cakes. We've got the hot and spicy. We've got some pearls, garden in the spring, which is a classic. This one, which I'm excited to try, cover your ears. Then we've got two of my favorites. We've got the bling bling. This is a really nice cake. This is a really good 200 gram cake. And then my ultimate, most favorite 200 gram cake of them all, the totally awesome. Now yes, that seems biased because, well, I make videos on toads and everything like that, but this cake is truly one of my favorites. It also explodes with 3 salutes at the end, which just makes it super cool. If you happen to see one of these guys, make sure to grab a few. I actually had 3, but I got rid of 1, and now I have 2 left. These things are super awesome. Sliding these back right here, we've got a couple other cakes that I haven't tried out, like the Tropic Thunder, the Venom Banger, the Monkey Business. Those are all 3 cakes I have not ever tried, and I'm excited to try those as well. Then we've got some little pearls, some little Saturn missile batteries. We've got a little 25 shot one here, another one down there. Then we've got the Purple People Eater, which is a really nice cake. This is actually by TNT Fireworks. I really like this one a lot. And then we got Tennessee Kicker. Off the video, it looked pretty cool. This is another one I have not tried yet, so I'm excited to see how it looks. And then down to my other smaller 200 gram cakes. All these guys are really nice cakes. I really like the fortune cookie one, guys. This is one of my favorite small 200 gram cakes. It's a super cheap cake. It's also a really powerful cake. This thing weighs about 3 pounds, this little guy right here. Shark Baked's cool because it has the flying fish sort of effect, which is not an effect you see on a cake this small very often. But yeah, that's all of our 200 gram cakes. Now, I'm not going over every single item I have just because there is a lot, but these are the 200 gram cakes I picked up this year. Also, not to mention, some of these fireworks here I had from last year or the year before, because sometimes I will save some for the following years. So keep that in mind. And then moving on from our 200 gram cakes, my favorite section, my ultimate favorite section, artillery shells. You guys, I cannot stress it enough. I love artillery shells. They are my personal favorite. You get so many different effects out of artillery shells. You can customize what shells go up and when, especially if you have a mortar rack. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cases of artillery shells. We've got 2 24 packs, which obviously the 24 packs of canister shells are a lot more expensive than, say, your little 6-pack of Dragon artillery shells. So we've got some cheaper artillery shells here, and then we've got our more expensive high-end stuff over here. And then these are all my leftover shells. We've got this one, which is actually super cool. This is a quad break. So this is literally 4 shells. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I'm not using this one. I'm not shooting this one just because it does not live very high. It falls to the ground a lot of times, and it's kind of a collectible item. I personally have not seen a quad break shell anytime recently. And then we've got some more Nishiki shells. We got these Nishiki shells here. We got some Diablo shells. Some mini canister shells. And just a bunch of other shells. And these are the packs of artillery shells we picked up, as I was saying. I like these guys. If you're on a budget but you want a little bit of bang for your buck, the Dragon artilleries always do a pretty good job. We've got the donut shells. I'm super excited about those. Those are 6-inch canister shells that explode in the shape of donuts. Then we've got the Dirty Dozen. I've seen mixed things about it. The price was okay. It's 12 shells. I mean, I'm going to use it up. It's a pretty cool box to say the least. But to be honest, my prized possession, the one I am so glad to have in my stash this year, that is the Holy Nishiki. This case by Raccoon Fireworks is just stupendous. One of the best canister shells I personally have ever shot, especially if you like that glittering willow effect. That's exactly what the Holy Nishiki does. It creates that beautiful, beautiful willow effect. And honestly, getting a case of these was a huge, huge exciting part of this year. Then we've got some more festival balls, just some various 6-shot shells. And then when I went to my good friends at Burleson Fireworks Farm, they hooked me up with this one, the Texas Thump. I've never shot these shells before, but he said out of all the canisters he has, these are his loudest. So I definitely want to compare these to see how loud these are compared to, say, the Nishiki or the Dirty Dozen. But for 5-inch shells, he says these things are incredibly loud, so I'm super excited to try these guys out. And you know, we're in the great state of Texas, so you got to get some Texas named product. Then over here, this is kind of my maintenance bin. So I've got foam that I use for my mortar racks. We've got zip ties for fusing stuff, and a whole bunch of other fuse. I've got all sorts of different fuses. I've got the green Visco, I've got the pink perfect fuse, I've got quick fuse, cake fuse, you name the fuse, I've got the fuse. We've also got nail clippers for cutting fuse. I mean, we've got a whole bunch of stuff in this tub. But that tub is basically for fusing my mortar racks and kind of completing a whole show if I'm doing a fireworks show. And trust me, we did not forget this tub over here. Now this tub is just a bunch of tubes. That's pretty much all it is. There's some sparklers, some punks, and a few other novelties. But mainly it's just a bunch of tubes from other shells. Now these tubes I actually keep because I either A, shoot out of them, or B, I make them into mortar racks. And don't mind that, that's actually for a family member, so that's not going to be included on this video. But if you take a look, that is the complete stash, you guys. Wow. Lots of money saved, lots of hard work. This is our 2022 fireworks stash. Hopefully for New Year's we'll have even more stuff to shoot off, but I think for a 17-year-old this is a decent stash. I mean, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Well, y'all, that is going to conclude it for our 2022 4th of July season fireworks stash video. Guys, you know the drill. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah. I say it every video. Let me know what you guys think of my stash, what I could have done differently or added to it as well. Guys, I hope you enjoy these firework videos. Without further ado, I will see you all in the next one. Peace!